the address?
2871 South Delaware.
Okay. So what we're looking at is almost 68 feet. Looks like lots of roots that needs to be cut out, and they're growing on the. So this is dropping right here. So there's our turn, and dropping right before we get into the city tap. I think the tap is probably another foot or two, but that needs to be cleaned out. We're going to look at the rest of this pulling back and see if there's anything else that we need to be concerned about. They got cracks there. Again, she said this was built in 1926,
maybe.
Yeah.
The deed only goes back to 30.
Okay. Cracks on there to the top of here. I guess it depends on what you want to do with this. Another one there. I mean, it's
clay pipe.
Yeah, you know,
decades of dump trucks back there.
Yeah, it's probably, exactly. You're actually correct about that. Circular one there, but that one doesn't bother me as much. Yeah. It's seen its better days. It's still functional. It's not like it's broken down. I guess she told Julie that she might want to pipe burst this.
Oh yeah.
So my only concern with that, so far it's okay, except for as we get to our tie-in, we have to see if that's still active or not.
I know, right? I could try running some water down the kitchen sink.
Yeah, let me get to that.
Yeah.
There ain't no low spots or nothing. It's this part of it doesn't look too terribly bad. I mean, tracking, hopefully all that water we flush through there will help out. It's right there somewhere. Where all that paper is, right? I think that's it right there. You want to go turn the kitchen sink on? So I think you're at 27 feet. I can't tell now. It was so cored up. Might be where our kitchen sink ties in. Sorry. There's a tie-in at 25 feet, 26 feet. So that little stuff further down there might be some roots hanging up on the pipe. Well, he's in there turning water on in the kitchen. See if that comes out of this here. This is the old bypass for the old grease trap.
Sneaked that out a while ago too. It was kind of backed up. I wonder if maybe it could have failed somewhere before it even gets to there.
The kitchen sink?
Yeah.
I don't remember being in. I remember going to the basement.
No, it ties in. It
goes out that side, and that's where this has to go out. So that's going to be an issue there for pipe bursting
because then getting that tied in.
Yeah, and that's going to be a problem. So that's
there's not exactly a great
spot
inside to make that happen either.
that's what I saw there. I don't see no water coming out of here. It's not uncommon for on these joints where they tied those two in there. The joints have fell a little bit. I think that's probably what Wes saw was right there. That doesn't really bother me too concerned. I mean, you see to the left, there's no pipe there. So I think that's why all that paper, your water's going out through the side of your pipe.
It's kind of catching on that.
Yeah, and so your water's not flushing your paper down, and that could be part of your issue why it keeps getting a bunch of toilet paper. There we go.
Hey, all right.
All right, finally the kitchen sink finally made it out here. So yeah, this is, I don't know if you're still on the grease trap or not.
There should be. There's nothing like that in the basement.
Okay, it would be outside. It'd be about 3 to 5 feet outside the wall of the house. Whether or not you're still active, but we know this line is still active with the kitchen sink though. So I'm going to suggest for you guys to decide if you're going to fix this or not. This here, where they located that over there, I would be leery about that because the water is kind of going outside the pipe.
Right.
So you need to kind of flush a little bit more times, especially when they're using it for the number 2 reason. To kind of get that stuff to flow out.
Yeah, I already adjusted the flapper in the toilet to kind of just maximize the amount that it uses.
I mean, it's
kind of an ironic side effect of like more efficient fixtures and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's still functional. You're gonna have some issues with this. We need to come back and reclean those roots out.
Okay. Yeah. When he was out here, I think he was getting hung up on where that tie-in might be or something.
Okay.
Made it about that far. Had to switch to the whip. As he called it.
Okay. Well, I'll tell him how.
Helped with the rest of it.
Yeah, I'll tell him how to clean that. I think one thing I want to do is try to just locate that one spot real quick.